Okay, so today in some quickie black film news, we got some pretty big news, okay? So the Book of Eli, if you're a fan of that like I am, is getting a sequel. So the Book of Eli is one of my favorite Denzel Washington films. It's a 2010 post-apocalyptic thriller, and it's getting a prequel, but in the form of a TV show and not another movie. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry, I got you. Denzel plays Eli, a lone warrior wandering the wastelands, protecting humanity's last hope while battling a ruthless villain. The movie combines a gritty Western vibe with a futuristic twist. Now, I don't mean like futuristic like Fallout futuristic. It's more like modernist or futuristic. Like it basically looks like what would happen if nukes went off in 2010. That's basically what it is. But it's an absolute must watch in my opinion. Mila Kunis is in it too. I think it's a great film. Not a lot of people I've spoken to have seen it. It did have mixed results, but anyways, the prequel series will dive into Eli's younger years during the nuclear apocalypse that set the stage for the movie that we know. John Boyega will star as young Eli and also producing the show. Now, I wouldn't call myself a big Boyega fan. I'm just not. I don't really like his personality all that much, but I definitely think he's a capable actor, and I'm curious to see what he brings to the role. If they stick to the same tone as the original, this could be a standout addition to the post-apocalyptic genre, which brings me to my hopes that this almost kind of, it's the beginning of a trend that we get a lot more of these post-apocalyptic Western style Wild West field movies, but, and that hopefully people will start taking more risks and with more adventures taking place in the post-apocalyptic with that Western feel. Almost in the same way that Fallout did, but not necessarily Fallout exactly. We got Fallout. It's great. I want to see more of that. But I'd love to see, maybe advanced super drugs like they did with Judge Dredd, the remake. And I guess the original, I haven't seen the original, but the remake I really thought was great. Again, another kind of weird, gritty future that had very mixed reviews. But I'm like, how? This movie's actually like pretty awesome. The same thing with Furiosa, another gritty post-apocalyptic future that doesn't get the flowers it deserves. What is going on with people? Do they not like post-apocalyptic movies? Because to me, these movies are fantastic. But anyways, I'm a big fan of the post-apocalyptic genre, a big fan of Western. So if you can lump them together in a cohesive story, I'm all for it. But ultimately we'll have to see what comes of this series. If the series itself is just by itself, doesn't spark a new trend, it doesn't matter. I'm here for it all the same. Now, next up, we've got a story about Michael B. Jordan's Rainbow Six movie, which is apparently still happening. I didn't even know they were making a movie in the first place. So fans of the Rainbow Six franchise will be happy about this, that the movie adaptation is still in development. According to the director, the film will be a sequel to the 2021's Without Remorse, where Jordan's character, John Kelly, takes center stage. This time, the story will follow him as he creates the Rainbow Six team. All of this is based on the Tom Clancy novels. Now, all of this is very new to me. I thought Rainbow Six was just a game. I didn't realize it was based around anything else other than that. I never played the games myself, to be honest, but it seems like a lot of people like the games. It seems like a lot of people like the books that they're based off of. So the series has a good background or good roots to come from. So let's see what happens. There were concerns that the project might get scrapped, especially with the recent writer's strikes. But according to the filmmakers, they want to assure fans that they're taking their time to get it right, which is good news to me. I mean, like, you want it done properly. You don't want whatever, crap they just decide to throw on screen. But it also means that we won't see the movie probably until 2025 or 2026. Now, I haven't seen Without Remorse, so I might go check that out, see how that plays off, and maybe give me a hint of what to expect. But other than that, we're sort of just waiting. But given the popularity of the video game series, expectations are sky high. So hopefully this turns into turn into another Blade style production nightmare where we just basically never see it and we just keep getting maybe updates of cancel, not cancel, cancel, not cancel, or worse, it does come out, but it ends up like the chaotic Borderlands adaptation. Only time will tell. And finally, for the last story, we have a story about Don Cheadle's new movie, Cheadle? Don Cheadle. I'm pretty sure it's Cheadle. Sorry, these names going to be the death of me, honestly. So this is a new thriller called Canyon, and he is stepping into a wild new role in the upcoming film itself, where he plays Canyon. He'll play a part-time jazz musician and full-time hitman, weird combination, who becomes the unlikely protector of a young girl caught in the middle of a turf war between crime families. The entire story takes place over one intense night. Cheadle is one of these actors who I think can pretty much just play anything. Like, he's really versatile, really talented person. So this role might just be right up his alley. And I'm excited to see him bring his A game to this gritty, weird thriller we're about to jump into. The concept sounds like it could deliver plenty of action, drama with a touch of smooth jazz, just to maybe just break up the tension, or even just be a backdrop of music while action is happening. I don't know. I'm hoping they make use of the idea that he's a jazz musician and make use of jazz music and not just a character trait. But I trust that they'll make great use of Don's very capable acting. So we'll see. But, all right, so that's it for today. That's just a quickie on the news, some things that came across that I thought were pretty interesting. So you can, keep your eye out there in case you hear about it or see it. Okay, and that's about it. What got you hyped with all these exciting projects on the horizon? There's a lot to look forward to. Are you more hyped for the Book of Eli prequel, Michael B. Jordan's Rainbow Six, or Canyon? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Personally, I go Book of Eli, Canyon, and then Rainbow Six, but we'll see what happens.